Hello Philippines, hello guys, good day to all. This is Mike Padua and we are now on the early morning of Sunday, November 10, 2024, English version, and this is brought to you by Typhoon 2000 and Naga College Foundation. But before we begin, we'd like to thank our partners, Aboitiz Power, Bank of the Philippine Islands Sustainable with You. If you're interested, just click on the link up here, or if you're watching via Facebook, visit the description page for more details regarding BPI Sustainable with You. The local government of Naga City, headed by our Honorable Mayor Nelson Legacion and our Honorable Congressman of the 3rd District of Camarines Sur, Congressman Gabi Bordado. So, before we begin, I would like to tell you that the low pressure area is already a tropical cyclone. It developed early this morning, and then it rapidly intensified in just 12 hours into a severe tropical storm. Okay, it's now carrying maximum sustained winds of 1 minute average, 100 kph, and it's likely to become a typhoon before it makes landfall over Northern Luzon. That's the bad news that I'm going to tell you right now. All our loving folks there in Northern Luzon, please take all necessary precautions, because this is a very dangerous system, and it's rapidly intensifying still as of this time, and it's likely to become a typhoon anytime today, Sunday, and it's still moving at a faster rate of 26 kph towards the general direction of Northern Luzon. The rain bands is currently expanding. I'm going to show to you first the graph set that we created around 2 or 3 p.m. this afternoon, or yesterday afternoon, excuse me. And then this one, Nika, is now a severe tropical storm 6 hours or 8 hours after I created this graph set. So it means that the system is in an extreme rapid intensification phase because of the warm oceanic heat content, aside from the high sea surface temperatures. And oceanic heat content is the one that helps these cyclones to rapidly intensify. It gives some energy boost to the power of these systems. And to discuss Yinxing or Marche is now moving towards the southwest, and it's likely to dissipate over the coastal waters of Vietnam within the next 3 days. And this one, Nika, is now a tropical storm. Actually, it's a severe tropical storm. It has given a international name as Toraji, and it's rapidly accelerating and intensifying as it moves closer to Northern Luzon. The possible landfall area is somewhere either in Isabela or Aurora province, and it's likely to reach typhoon intensity either category 1, 2, and I won't be surprised if it becomes a super typhoon, because this area of the Philippine Sea is still very warm, and it looks like if it does continue to rapidly intensify, it could attain a major typhoon status. That's 185 up, or a super typhoon 240 up. Okay, and then these areas of Northern Luzon has been soaked during the past few weeks because of Leon, and right now I mean a few days ago it's Marce, and right now it's Nika. Okay, and the rain bands is also expanding. And by the way, here at the back, we are monitoring 2 tropical systems. The other one is already a tropical storm. It's called Manyi. That's the international name. Moving towards Guam and the Marianas, northern parts of it. And another one here, 94W, which is becoming an active LPA. And this thing, okay, is likely to become a tropical storm. And it's following the path of these 2-1 here. And it's likely to enter PAR on Tuesday as Nika exits the Philippine Area Responsibility. So that's the scenario that we are monitoring right now. And but the latest from the European model, this 94W is expected to recurve, but it's still highly uncertain. Okay, so let's take a look now on the latest. So this is the satellite animation. As you can see, this is now tropical storm or severe tropical storm Nika, and rain bands is currently expanding. But the forecast of the European model we're going to show to you later will just bring 10 to 50 millimeters in most parts of the Bicol region, and more than 50 to 100 millimeters along the coastal areas of Camarines provinces and Catanduanes. Here's the zoom in, okay, infrared colorful satellite animation from easterlywave.com, and you can clearly see here the intense rain bands of the storm. Those flickering violet are extreme rainfall of more than 100 up to 400 millimeters, while those in red is around 50 to 100 millimeters. Green and yellow is below 50. I mean the yellow one, and the green one is around 0.2 to 25 millimeters. Okay, so that's the 24-hour rain if you are going to move within the circulation, if you're going to ride with the storm for the next 24 hours without separating from the center or near center. That's the amounts that you're going to experience within that violet color. Okay, and here's the other image from weathernerds.org, and it looks like it's still quite disorganized, isolated, the cloudiness not yet fully formed, unlike if you're here of the center or somewhere here, but still continues to develop, and it's expected to bring rainfall over the Bicol region beginning today, Sunday, maybe this morning or noontime, and it will last for the next 24 hours. The good thing of this system, it's just a 500 kilometer wide diameter system. It's not 1,000 kilometers like the last one, Christine or Leon, because we are on the dry phase of the Madden-Julian oscillation. And this system is one added factor is it's moving fast. Okay, so the duration of the rainfall will not last for up to 3 days, just like what happened during Christine. It will just last for about a day, and then on Monday afternoon to the evening, torrential and heavy extreme rainfall will be expected across Northern Luzon. So please take all necessary precautions, our kababayans there in Northern Luzon. Here's another image from Tropical Tidbits. This is the water vapor IR image, and you can clearly see here it looks like it's moving across the coastal waters of Bicol, moving closer to our landmass. But let's hope that this is only a part of the diurnal process, because it's already 1 o'clock in the morning, and usually around 12 midnight to 4 a.m. clouds of tropical cyclones tend to expand, and then in the morning it will again shrink and dissipate. Then in the afternoon it will slowly again grow a little bit, and in the evening it will expand again to the early morning. That's how the diurnal process of the clouds within the circulation of this soon-to-be typhoon. Okay, here's the track that we created around 5 p.m. Okay, first track, because it's still a rapid, very quick system. Okay, it developed very rapidly during the past 24 hours, and it only passed tropical storm status for 6 hours, and it's now a severe tropical storm. Although other agencies like Pag-asa, Japan, it's still a tropical storm at 40 knots or 75 kph. So this is the position at 7 o'clock, and right now it looks like it moved a little bit to the north. It's currently here at 15 degrees, and let's see if there are some changes on the forecast track, because the ones that is driving the motion of this system, or the movement of this tropical storm or severe tropical storm, is the high pressure cell south of Japan. So it's been pushing it towards the west, northwest. And here's the zoom. It's going to pass approximately 200 kilometers, okay, to the northeast of Naga, 2 a.m. on Monday. And then 2 p.m. it will make landfall already over Aurora. So that's how fast the system is moving across our land mass, okay. Here's the all Asian agencies. That includes Pag-asa. You see, Pag-asa is the lower track, while the rest of all Asian agencies, including the Joint Typhoon Warning Center, they all agree that it will track along the boundary of northern Aurora and Isabela. Okay, that's the possible landfall somewhere here around noontime of Monday or afternoon, 2 p.m. And then it will traverse quickly the Northern Luzon area, passing over Baguio, La Union, and exits over the West Philippine Sea early morning of or nighttime of Monday or early morning of Tuesday. Okay, and then here's the strike probability from the European model, and it shows here that the area of Isabela and Aurora, let me change the color, this area is around 70 to 90% strike probability. So when the system goes closer, it will turn violet. This is more than 90% strike probability. Folks asking, how about the Bicol region? The strike probability here, it's only around, let me see, that's around 5 to 20%. 5% over Camarines Sur, 20% here over Camarines Norte. So it's not a problem when it comes to the direct path of the system. Here's the rainfall, extrapolation of rainfall forecast from NOAA. Okay, E-trap, they call this as the E-trap. And for the next 24 hours, portions of Bicol region will have rainfall of 25 up to 50 millimeters. But some areas may experience rain like Catanduanes and the Partido district of Camarines Sur up to 50 to 100 millimeters. So that's heavy to intense, okay. While here over the rest of Bicol region, it's gonna be light to moderate to at times heavy, okay. And over here in the middle of the Philippine Sea, where the storm is located, the rainfall will increase up to more than 200 millimeters or 300, okay. And here's the forecast for the next 24 hours beginning this midnight of Sunday until Monday midnight. And it looks the coastal waters of Camarines provinces and northern Catanduanes will be experiencing rainfall of 24 hours of up to 50 millimeters, 30 to 50, and it could also reach up to 100 millimeters. It depends, okay. Sometimes this is also conservative values. In reality, if the rainfall, for example, here in Naga, it's currently the forecast for this 12 midnight to 12 midnight on Monday, it's only 3.9 millimeters. That's a moderate rainfall. But in reality, we can add this by 20 or 50 millimeters. So there's a possibility that we could reach 50 millimeters. That's why Pag-asa has raised Camarines Sur around 50 to 100 millimeters, because the conservative values of this rainfall from the European model, sometimes it's below the actual rainfall, so it might reach more than 100 millimeters. And look at this violet thing. If we move this slide into 12 noon of Sunday, let me see, it's not working. Okay, there you go. So look at that. Around afternoon of Sunday until Monday afternoon, or if we use the overall rainfall for the whole Monday, 24-hour rainfall, it looks like these areas of Northern Luzon will be experiencing rainfall of 50 to 100 millimeters along the edges, and over the mountainous areas of Cagayan Valley, Cordillera Administrative Region, and parts of Ilocos, it's gonna be, look at that, more than 100 millimeters up to a high of 244. You can see it here over Aurora province, and maybe reaching 300 millimeters. So please take all necessary precautions for possible flooding, flash floods, landslides that could affect your community down there in Cagayan Valley. Okay, and then if we move this, so it will still persist throughout Monday, and then by Tuesday, improving weather conditions will be expected across Northern Luzon. That's how quick the system is moving. Okay, so if that's the case, if the storm has 300 to 400 millimeters, this is the forecast of 100 to 200 millimeters of rainfall along Northern Luzon. So Bicol region, we expect this kind of rainfall of 5 to 50 millimeters, but it can go up to 50 to 100 millimeters because of the uncertainty of the rain forecast, and it depends on how big or how the storm expands in the circulation, okay, the rain bands of this system. So Pag-asa has raised 50 to 100 millimeter moderate to heavy rainfall across Cagayan Valley, the eastern sections of Cagayan Valley. Okay, that includes eastern, no, the whole of Cagayan, I mean. So this Cagayan, it's 50 to 100. Also Isabela, Aurora, Quezon, and Camarines provinces, including Catanduanes. Okay, so please take all necessary precautions. And for the rainfall of more than 200 millimeters, beginning Monday afternoon to Tuesday afternoon, it will affect the whole of Cagayan Valley, including Apayao and Isabela. Now, Isabela is already included under Cagayan Valley, and also here over the Babuyan and Cubao Islands. The rest of Northern Luzon, Ilocos provinces, what else? Kalinga, Abra, and also Mountain Province, Ifugao, La Union, Ilocos Sur, will have heavy to intense rainfall of 100 to 200 millimeters, and also here over Aurora province, moderate to heavy over Quirino and Ifugao. Okay, so please take all the necessary precautions. And if we take a look at the wind, how about the wind? It looks like, based on the forecast, if you can see here, we're gonna move this. Come Monday, that will be Monday. Okay, let me move this. It's not moving. Okay, let me just move this. So you can see the winds here in this area. So these are winds of more than 100 kph gustiness. So areas of Aurora-Isabela and the Cagayan Valley, including Ilocos provinces, will have winds of more than 100 kph gustiness. That will be beginning, let me see this. Okay. Gotta put it here. So that's going to happen on Monday afternoon to the evening until early morning of Tuesday. Okay, so that's the scenario of the storm. So the wind signals are still signal number 1, but we expect this to increase to signal number 2 as the storm moves closer to land. And for the oceanic heat content, that's it. The storm is right now here. That's the reason why it's rapidly intensifying, because it's moving over very warm oceanic heat content, or what we call as tropical cyclone heat potential. If the storm passes here, just like Yolanda, it will boost up its energy wind speed. Okay, the wind speed will eventually intensify. Now let's take a look now on the wind shear. Very low. If you have a very low wind shear, look at that, from 5 to 15 knots, expect this system to really rapidly intensify. That's why it's really happening right now, okay? That rapid intensification phase. And the waves, we have a problem because on Monday, wave heights here will eventually reach a high of either 5 or more than 5 meters, okay, in wave heights. So destructive storm surge can be expected there. And how about the forecast after the departure of tropical storm Nika? Here's the other one, Ophel. It will enter power on Tuesday, and it will again threaten Northern Luzon, and that's the clock. And it looks like, let me see. There it goes. So it will again pass close to Batanes, but it's no longer expected to make landfall, but still highly uncertain. We don't know. We will just go back to that system once this current Nika exits the Philippine area responsibility, and look at the European ensemble. Most of them are tracking towards Northern Luzon. So let's pray for them. Let's hope that everyone's will be prepared, will be safe, and take all the necessary precautions for the arrival of this rapidly intensifying system. So that's the latest right now, the English version, and we will return within the next 12 to 24 hours. We'll try to release earlier. It depends on how busy we are, you know. Lots of media outlets are calling us to explain the arrival of this system. And please take all necessary precautions. Those living in low-lying areas, those areas that are always being flooded, particularly over Northern Luzon, Aurora-Isabela, take all necessary precautions. And we'll see you again in the next, within the day, okay? Stay safe. God bless. Have a blessed Sunday, okay? And thank you so much for watching our channel.